Hey everybody, what's going? I can't even. I didn't even start, and I'm tongue-tied. Happy? No, it's not Happy Aloha Friday. For fudge sakes, Throwback Thursday. How about some Wheel of Cheese? I'm just gonna get going. What the hell? Yes, it's the RTX Spark. That's what I'm looking for. Anyhow, everyone's laughing at me already because I just can't get a word out of my mouth, which is a really good sign that. Hang on for 1 second. I want to pin this message here to the top. And that way it's here now. So we're just doing Wheel of Cheese right now for everybody. Wheel of Cheese, if you're new and just hanging out here, there's a form that's pinned on the top of the chat. Put in your song there with the YouTube title. Doesn't matter what genre, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how long it is. Nothing over 7 minutes. If it's 7:01, it gets punted. Outside of that, I want to say aloha to my usual suspects, the Kados. This is just a drive-by cheesing, if you would, as we nerd out on music. So I'm checking the forum here. It looks like our forum is starting to get full. And I'm just saying, let's just get into it. Everybody in the chat, how's it? Welcome here. Let's go. Don't be shy. If you're lurking, you haven't said hi, just say hi. Everybody here is that kind of chill, nerdy, groupie kind of, you know, we all sharing the aloha. All right. So I'm going to refresh this. I'm going to grab my first layers of cheese here. And let me refresh this. Don't get excited. If you don't see your name here, you know how this works, right? Right. All right. Okie Here comes the refresh. Oh my goodness, a lot of cheese going on here already. A lot of cheese in here for the beginning. All right, guys, let's go. Let's just get right into it. Okay. Who's coming up first? Oh, Wada Pakasatala la fala. Wada. I just always call you Wada, and I'm sure you're still here too. Congratulations, you're the first one here. So Wada wants us to check out a song called, okay, I'm gonna have a hard time with this, but this is called Riwa Dating Apps Generation. The artist is Hanbe? Hanbe? So this looks like it's gonna sound interesting, and that in of itself, just the way I said it, it looks like it's going to sound interesting, is going to tell you I have no idea what genre this is. Let's go. Is this like trap death metal? Oh shit. This is kind of trippy. They're using the half step right here. It's so funny because I just did a video about this, about riffs that don't necessarily have to have multiple notes. Pretty intense in the production. This trap metal thing is with that super hybrid EDM metal trap work into the kit. If you notice, everything about the riff is just Is Hanbe, is this like They are a grind metal band or EDM grind metal band that all their music is like this. Anybody, let me know. Okay, what I will say is that from what I heard here, this is not so risky metal. And what I mean by that is, though I really appreciated the production and everything like this, it just really didn't want. It was a very safe metal track, only because it just felt like all the kick work was identically doubled with all the chug work, which actually stayed in the zero for the most part. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that it was safe. It was produced safely. It stayed in there. You know, that kind of thing. Obviously, I'm listening to it for that because I also am kind of on the fence on how I was responding to listening to the vocal performance and the background vocals. So it's a very unique hybrid engagement for me to listen to something that I correlate with, you know, the higher pitch, you know, voices that come out of this kind of production, you know, from Japan and stuff like that, with something that's gritty. And at the same token, the EDM hybrid trap crossover thing with a lot of synthy sounds, digi sounds, and then the in and out of the high end, the digi traps, you know, the drum kits, into what sounded like a drum kit, but the kick was a little sus. I don't know. It just took my mind to a different place. So, very unique track, though. I will definitely say that, for dang sure. All right, next up. Thank you, Wada. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, I did check to see what was going on with my card there. That card didn't update. I refreshed it. Maybe it'll do it on this time. Maybe there's a glitch. Maybe I got to go back and refresh the software. Snake and I'll have to go through a sitting down and Heimlich maneuver some updates throughout my... Okay, let's keep going. More cheesies. Refreshing. Here we go. Guys ready? Let's go. Oh, creeping into the Skippy. Skippy just barely making it in there. Hey, Aman, how are you, buddy? I didn't see you sneak in. Okay, let's see what Skipster wants here. Skippity-Doo wants us to listen to a track called On and On, cartoon Jefa featuring Daniel Levi. The second I heard the title On and On, I was like, on and on, on and on, on and on, or whatever it was. That probably wasn't even the lyrics, but for some reason that entered my head. I guarantee you, this probably has nothing to do with it. Yeah, so here we go. This is from Skippy. I just... Shut up, Jeebs. Hey, Lacrimosa's in the house. How are you, buddy? Hey, Half-Life. How are you? Welcome in.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left.
I like his voice a lot.
We chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go
This is great. This, I'm gonna guess this is the pre-chorus. This is really cool because I don't know quite yet if this is, but this instrumental thing could be the hook, which I find to be incredibly cool if it is.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Really nice slow attack analog.
Around these walls, fighting to create a song.
Love that choice.
I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
That's great. I love this. If this is the intention, that this is the hook of the track and it's all instrumental, I love that. What a very unique flip on song construction.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
The shift in the
And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
I love that
And on
pattern in back, very high.
we'll go. Through the wastelands,
Adds a really nice touch without being over the top. What a super cool way to end it too. I mean, when was the last time that we ever heard a fade, you know, in this capacity, and especially in more modern day contemporary writing? So I saw a couple things here on the chat. Yes, obviously it is the plugin called Auto Tune that's being used, but there's no two ways about it. He doesn't need it to keep himself in tune. And we've talked about this before, how engineers will use, or producers of tracks will use that, because when you over crank a couple of the parameters, it gives you those hard steps that'll happen in between the notes. You know, that could be amplified by, I don't know, there's so many new plugins right now that I don't even know exactly how they do it, but they can be amplified in order to maneuver those really super harsh steps. But the two things I want to say about this really quick, I love the minimalist aspect of it in production, where there wasn't a lot of synthy stuff going around and keeping us busy, because the melody kept us busy. Really nice intervals in the melody. So the synth used in the back I thought was really shockadoobies, in the sense that softer, analog-y sounding kind of stuff that was coming in there. There wasn't a lot of whoosh and whoosh and, you know, stuff coming on there. But one of the most important things to this whole listen that I found so cool, I've never heard this before, in song production, right? Maybe an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, you know, second verse, you know, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, you know, out. What's really unique about this is it gave us a little bit of that intro, it gave us a verse, it gave us a really nice pre-chorus, really well-written pre-chorus. And I'm going, here comes the hook, and oh shit, it's instrumental. And I thought that was great, because it really kind of hammered in not only the melody over the hook, but for me, because it was such a unique thing that there was no big bang up of, you know, heavily laden, you know, vocals stacked, you know, for the big of what a hook is. It caught me off guard, and I really enjoyed it. What a great listen. Skip, thank you so much, man. That was pretty cool, man. I was all in on that. Let's go. All right. Let's refresh some cheese. See, I'm singing it. Well done. Refreshing cheese. Cheese has been refreshed, and we spin. Good music, good. Good music, good. Would like us to check out a song, 1964 Peruvian surf garage punk band that broke all kinds of molds. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I don't, that really sounds kind of cool for me because, you know, surf, slightly punk, not Peruvian, but Spanish. So the name of the band is Los Saicos. And the name of the song is Demolosion. What is it? Demolosion. Okay, demolition. All right, here we go, guys. From some Peruvian surfer punk band. Let's go.
Echemos abajo la estación de tren, echemos abajo la estación de tren, echemos abajo la estación de tren.
Remember, this is 1964, guys. This is great.
Demoler, 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 demoler. Echemos abajo la estación de tren, demoler, demoler la estación de tren, demoler, demoler la estación de tren. Ta 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 ya ya ya. Nos gusta volar estaciones de tren. Demoler, 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 demoler. Nos gusta volar estaciones de tren.
What a great blend. You can kind of pick out some of the more popular American influencing songs to this. Full on Wipeout for sure.
Demoler, demoler, demoler.
And it also kind of reminds me, what was that one song? Bow, 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 the bird song. And the snare in this.
Echemos abajo la estación de tren, echemos abajo la estación de tren, echemos abajo la estación de tren, demoler, 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 echemos abajo la estación de tren, demoler, demoler la estación de tren, demoler, demoler la estación de tren.
It is like Peruvian throat singing. Kind of honoring a little of the culture there. Limo Ramones. Instead of Limo Lemons. I really dug this. If this was written in 1964 by this Peruvian band, obviously influenced by American music, how cool is that? The other side of the planet's listening to the great American style surfer type music punk, era. And they go ahead and say, well, we just heard all this stuff. We're going to write something kind of similar. Well, they sat on top of it. But the same exact with the drums, the single note playing with the guitar, But I'm trying to remember what the name of that one song is, the name of that one artist. I think it's the late 50s, early 60s. I'm not too sure. And he does the bird dance and something in the... I don't know. I'm old. I can't remember that clap. Is that it? Suffing Bird? Was that it? I can't recall. Anyhow, thank you for that, man. That was great. that's kind of cool. You know, got way down there using the influence. Okay, let's continue on. Queso, please. Oops, shit, what just happened? Uh-oh, I almost blew up my stuff. Stand by. Here we go. Ooh, that was close. Good music, good. Thank you so much for that. Okay, refreshing. Yeah, Surfing Bird by the Trash Man. Okay, here we go. And it look, oh. Everybody get your popcorn. Everybody get your popcorn. Here we go. Everybody get your popcorn. I gotta wait. I gotta watch for the channel to blow up here for a second. Oh shit! Here we go. Yeah, just a little more though. Just come on it, guys. Everybody lean in on it just a little bit. At least he admitted it, right? He canceled it. Oh my God! Just we were about to get burgers. Okay, well we'll have to put off your burgers for a second here. What kind of hamburgers would you be getting though if you were to get burgers 1 a.m.? Are you a Burger King guy? Okay, guys. 1 a.m. wants us to listen to a band called, or an artist, Jack Stauber. The name of the song is Baby Hotline. Oh no. I just know. Just somehow. Here we go.
Baby hotline, please hold me close to you. Baby flatline, still time to do it.
Baby flatline.
Baby snack time, chow down to her blood in her head. She's a hoarder of quarters, no boundary boredom, dumb boundary and boredom.
What is this and where did it come from 1 a.m.?
Your drinking eyes never open. Lie and say somebody will die, and I hate hoping. Wishing that the pills let you cry, and I hate hoping. Someday I will go back outside and see her okay.
He calls this micro pop. I can hear that. So 80s. Good music. This is when you're writing music and just want to have a good time. You don't give a shit about anything.
Baby hotline, please dial 9 to get out. No flatline, what were you scared about? Baby sat
Lowercase
by
Bob.
and felt the wind at miss. I call her a hoarder of quarters. No boundary boredom, dumb boundary and boredom. Your drinking eyes never open.
I like the little Casio.
I hate hoping, wishing that the pills let you cry, and I hate hoping. Someday I will go back outside and see her okay.
Sounds like an old Roland, like a Juno. Matter of fact, half of these sound like it. He was having fun producing this, that's for sure. 1 a.m. is this way up there on your playlist? This is like Europop. 1 a.m. sorry. I dig this track. I mean, I'm not sorry that I dig it, but...
Oh, running high. I can say, oh, wrap it in with cinnamon. I've been died, oh, wrap it trouble now. I feel so good. Thinking when, oh, I was never anymore. Oh, I don't even think about it. No, I don't.
Itty bitty bitty bada bitty bitty baba.
No, I don't. Oh, you know I don't. Oh, you know I
I love this little microtonal stuff that was happening. I don't know. I'm old, but this telephone thingy looking here on the video kind of reminds me of the little pushy thing that I had when I was a kid. It had the little colored balls inside the globe, and the eyes would go. I'm just saying. 1 a.m. Thank you for bringing that in. As everybody was saying, that's quite unhinged, and I loved it. And 1 a.m. brought it in here, and now he's going to go out and get some burgers. Can I please have some Swiss cheese on mine, sir? Thanks, 1 a.m. And always, like usual, thanks for coming in here and always keeping an eye on me and the crowd. And I know that you and Patty Cake's going to go get some hamburgers now, so I'll see you later. Ooh. Oh, caboodle. Okay, here we go. No burgers for Patty. Because Patty has no burgers because he doesn't have a patty for his burger. I don't know. I'm just going to keep rolling the wheel. My bad. Here we go. Thanks, 1 a.m. Here we go. Resuscitating the cheese. Oh, shit. I forgot to do one thing. No more resuscitation. Okay, here we go. Do. Oh, I guess I did resuscitate it. Okay, Grim. Here we go. Somewhere there's a joke in there, new Wada. And hi and welcome. Oh no! What are the chances this would happen? 1 a.m. Please don't leave yet. How in the hell does this happen? This is not. Oh my God. Look, I don't think I've seen the chat blow up so hard, so fast ever. God, that's. Oh my God. Okay, my morbid curiosity. Let's see what Patty Cakes wants us to do here. That's just hilarious. Come on. You guys can't tell me that some of you didn't respond the same exact way that I did, literally out loud. You know, and scream some kind of foul. Patty Cakes wants us to listen to a song called... Uh-oh. I don't know if... Oh! Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if I trust this, but here we go. All right, here we go. The apocalypse is not... Oh, shit. Oh, Asker, too. I love that. All you guys, great comments there. All right, the Big N announced a remake earlier this week. I know it's been a year, but see if you can recognize any motifs and jump on board the topical content wave. So Patty Cakes wants us to listen to, from The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Nintendo's direct teaser trailer. So this is the trailer for the new Zelda Ocarina of Time. All right. Well, I look forward to that. That was a really fun time we had on our Redeem there with that whole Ocarina thing. All right. Let's do it. This is from Patty Cakes. That means that 1 a.m. is not getting his burgers yet, just to see if this blows up in our face. I'm just saying. Oh, here we go.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom,
Ooh.
There lay a small forest. Within it, an
Well, I'm getting little
ancient solitary
goosebumps.
tree quietly
The
watched
anticipation.
over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion.
Yeah, this
and they
trailer's
lived
great.
out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Ah, it was personal. Tell you what, killer music for the trailer. Ooh, does that leave you guys? Can hardly wait. Well, I got to tell you, for a trailer, number one, the music was absolutely epic, beautiful trailer music. I don't know if that's the music that'll be represented in the new release. I don't know. You guys that are Zelda-ish, like patty cakes. I loved listening to the and in my head. You're right. The motif started to come up there, but because it was so well produced and so clean, I guess we can only hope, being that I've never played the game, except I got a good run through it with you patty cakes when we did our 140 redeem. I can only hope that actually maybe this run around I will get it if it has that kind of beautiful sound in its OST, because that was great. Plus, since you took me through the journey now, I kind of feel like I have a little bit of the backstory and stuff. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to save that for your next 140 million redeem. Okay, so it has happened, guys. It is officially the second coming, because Patty Cakes and 1AM did back-to-back cheesy wins. What are the odds that this will ever happen again? We have actually lived through the polar reversals of the energy of the... Holy crap. Okay, let's go. That was good fun, though. The 1AM... patty cake duel here on the cheese was epic, absolutely epic. I'm gonna save that clip just because it'll never happen again. I'm just saying, unless of course it gets rigged by Judgment Kazzy. All right, let's refresh. God, that was great. Do you guys wait, I'm a little lost. Do I have more 140Ks out there? I thought I wiped the decks clean. Oh no. Now I'm getting called out for not doing my 140s. Yikes. All right, well let me concentrate on my cheese. That's what we're doing. Oh my goodness. Oh, there are no more out there. Okay, thank you. Whew. I thought I was Okay. All right. Okay, Skippy's just giving me a hard time. Refreshing cheese. Okay, let's see who wins next. This has been a fun stream so far. Okay, next up. It looks like it might be Negative Vibes. Negative Vibes is in the house here. Negative Vibes wants us to check out. Negative Vibes here wants us to check out. This is a track from an extremely unique Brazilian solo project, Sonhos Tomam Conta, translated to Dream Takeover, titled a Setima Onda. It's really a smooth mix of shoegaze, post-rock, and black metal and Brazilian samba. What? I'm down for this. Let's go. So the name of the band is Sonhos Tomam Conta, and the name of the song is A Setima Onda, which I'm sure I completely bastardized the enunciation, but yay. Let's go. Wow, this really pulls you in. Slightly taken aback at the choice of pattern right there for the kid. I was expecting maybe something a little more spicy. Such a big rinse on the reverbs on everything. And there's no harmonic cancellation going on. Very ISIS, yeah. Wow, this is great. God, I'm really digging this track. Oh, that's a good call, Mephisto. We're getting a little bit of a Brazilian. Oh, I love that back. Just all that saturation with the reverb. Yep, here it is. Wow. Wow, that's a trick. Nice bass lines down there, very subtle. Yeah, this was an excellent listen. And it took like 15 seconds for it to just drain off the reverbs off of that, to tail off and let it go because it was so rich. What a very incredibly unique blend right there, especially when they go into that samba move. I'm actually sending this to a friend of mine in Brazil and saying, so do tell, what's this all about? And I put it on my playlist. This made it to my playlist. Great track. I like the Enigma, that kind of leap from the Enigma into, oh my God, what'd you put there earlier? Oh, I forgot, Mephisto. But I'll tell you what, the band that it is that I don't remember because my brain's awry is, Cradle of Filth. Thank you. Cradle of Filth. I've done a couple of their tracks. I've been blocked on all of them, so I've been never able to present my thoughts on Cradle of Filth, which I don't know what that's about. But great track, man! What a blazing track on so many different levels for me. So well done for bringing that in there. Mas queso, please. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure I had my stuff. Okay, let's go. Let's refresh. Oh my God, patty cake one. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Who could it be? Oh, it looks like it's going to be Arbitrab. Let's go. So Arbitrab wants us to listen to, forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly. This is a song from the artist Woodkid. Sharks and the Crows. Okay, let's do this. This sounds like it's gonna, just by the looks of the thumbnail, it looks like this is gonna be slightly eclectic. I'm not too sure. Let's find out together. Let's go. Quoi? An ukulele? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
On Sundays, we climbed the highest mountains.
With the banjo.
We've seen every part of the planet. I said I'd bring you everywhere.
Ooh, I like his voice.
I kept my promise. That's what you deserve, my friend. We drew our names in the snow, crossed oceans on a sailboat. We're two kids that
kind of muted and not muted, but they're really rolling off the high end on this.
We've played the most dangerous games, enjoyed books of Henry James, exchanged the blood from our veins. We've had women on our knees, we've drunk the strongest whiskeys. We've lived
slight lift in the arrangement every time it completes its turn.
Sure, things could have been better. Our friends lost out of war whisper.
I love what he does at the end of his notes, which I can't do because I sound like an idiot. Up tambourine and the harmonica. It sounds like a little toy box thing back there as well.
We rolled friends on the river. We sum up life together. Something tells me that we won't live forever. We've seen the stars and the smoke, made up
I don't know if it was a coin,
sharks and the crows. That's why I miss you, you know.
So lovely, so wonderfully simple. So incredibly wonderfully simple this track was. Once again, it just reiterates my quest to write simple song and do something simple and not think of overproducing and stuff, and just how killer music could be without being all the glitter of the arrangements that we all enjoy when we nerd out. But I'm like, yeah, this chord pattern has been around since the Last Supper, and it's such a nice chord pattern and stuff. And all he did was repeat the pattern with 16 bars, and then come in with something else new for 16 bars, then a banjo, then a harmonica, then it's just, and his voice too was more like, there was a real peaceful, beautiful quality to his voice, as if he was like singing a lullaby to his child or something. Not even a vibrato, but he did have a nice little lift in his voice at the end. That's what I really was digging on his vocals there. Yeah, so thank you, Arbitra. What is it? Arbitrab. Sorry. That was a nice drop in for the stream. All right. Let's go ahead and refresh. Here we go. We have refreshed. Let's go. Ricola. Uh-oh, it looks like it could be. It is B. It's the Casman Jazzy. All right, let's see what Judgment Kazzy wants. Yeah, man, you won. You in it to win it. Judgment Kazzy wants us to listen to, I think his message is longer than the song. Hang on for a second. Hey, Jeeves. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, Jeeves, so last month we lost one of the giants of the anime composer industry, Yuji Hono, acclaimed jazz musician, pianist, keyboardist, and composer, and the brains behind the unforgettable music of, of Lupin in the third franchise. Oh, man. Speaking of Lupin, he entered the scene with the second part of Lupin on Lupin's the Third, back in 1977. Since then, he had his hand in production, composition, and even some of the instrumentation for nearly all of the Lupin the Third up to 2022. Wow, what a haul that is. Yeah, 45 years of jazz coming from those fingers. In honor of his passing, I decided to send his most iconic track, the original theme song to Lupin the Third, performed by Yuji Hono, you and the Explosion Band. I sent you this rendition from the fourth part of the series as my first ever dono of your channel. However, this version is the true original with all that 1970s goodness still intact. So enjoy life's work of a man I still widely consider the greatest jazz artist to come from Japan. Yuji Hono. Enjoy. So this is Lupin the part... Lupin... Oh my God. I needed my dementia tea. So this track here is Lupin the Third Part 2, and the song is Lupin the Third theme song from 1978 by Yuji Hono. Let's go.
とうとう追い詰めたぞルパン。
おお、とっつぁんもしつっこいんだわ。
ああ、貴様を捕まえるまではな、たとえ火の中水の中、世界の果てまでもかけていってやる。
ああ、まあどこでも行ってちょうだいな。俺ね、とっつぁんと遊んで暇ないんだ。ほんじゃさようなら。
おい、待てルパン。
All right, there it is. Oh my God, it reminds me of Shaft. You guys remember that theme song? But actually, this is slightly cooler. That occasional synth. That pinging little synth back there. Well, it's got that, it definitely has that 70s funk that he straightens out a few times with a straight disco vibe. Right here.
俺次元大介流れ物風射撃の名手
正体不明謎の変わった茶峰不二子
斬鉄剣の使い手石川五右衛門この4人が揃ったところを逮捕するこの俺新潟警部
かっこいい。
Great to hear some good old-fashioned analog recording. So many different references in this, from games to, you know, pop culture, time period. Look at that bass. And a definitive stop with that little da-da, 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 da-da. So, yes, apparently he passed away on May 4th. It's wonderful, Judgment, that you doing, you know, a call out to him for, you know, his career. It looks like I'm looking at his one of his pages here. It's just extraordinary what he's accomplished. But yes, it definitely has a really heavy lean on the Lupin. But it looks like he's also done quite a few films. This guy was super, super busy. What a wonderful life he had, you know, celebrating him. So now his legacy begins. And the track was very everything cowboy, bebop, Lupin, anything that I heard of that era. That would be very, you know. But of course, the second it opened up, the first thing I thought of was Shaft. I don't know why, but I did. As a matter of fact, you know what? Just for kicks. Come on, man. You heard this on the radio and everybody cranked it, no matter where you were from. Soundgarden. That was such a cool line. Whip, whip, whip. And they let this go, man. Just let us get ourselves into it. This is like the radio cut too. Adding just one little new arrangement every 8 bars. And it's like very detective, very cool, very, I'm looking around at the corner, I'm looking between the bush at you, you know? I can see you, but you can't see me. Till it gets into this, now we're super funking it. This is a lesson on letting it ride. I think you just keep adding more arrangements. Just let it ride. I know there's vocals coming in soon, but
who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks? You're damn right. Who is the man that would risk his neck for his brother, man? Can you dig it?
So nostalgic, oh my god.
Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about? Right on. You see, this cat Shaft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. What I'm talking about, Shaft?
And in a time where even the essence of thinking those words were like,
but no one understands him but his woman. John Shaft.
you know what I mean? You're old enough to remember those days. Even something that would lead you to think of the dirty word was like, oh my God, did they really do that? What rec company was that? Yeah, you got a Wawa? That's it. We got to go large on the Wawa. Yeah, he was the original Looper. And even the ending of this is just so. That was really cool. Sorry, I digress because it is my, cheesy wheel show. But I just felt like I just needed to hear that after that Lupin bit that we heard. I don't know. It just took me on that same journey. But after listening to this was just another wonderful example of letting it rinse and letting it go. It was 3.5 minutes before he got any vocals out of it. And even then, the vocals were so laid back and cool. And here's what you got. He's a sexy little mother. Ooh, don't say that. But back then, boy, that was some shockadoobies. They took that risk there. All right, let's go. More wheel. Let's go. Bada bing, bada bop. Let's go. Shaft. Next up is Lissan's Muse. So Lissan's Muse wants us to take a track, and what are we gonna do here? Hey, here's a chill tune by Tosca, comprised of the duo Richard Dorfmeister and Rupert Huber. I got that right? I was introduced to them via an internet radio station I love, SOMA, Soma FM, I guess it is, and I'm a fan. If you like the down-tempo groove, I recommend their album Suzuki and JAC. Much love. Let's go. So Lisan's Muse wants us to listen to Tosca. The name of the song is Alitsa. Let's go. Lisan's Muse. Let's see what we got here. Oop. Nice chord there. Totally, Ginger. In my head, I was gone. Tracks and just let her go.
This rewrite, mean of harsh history, lessened fog, the ancient imaginative.
Beautiful creative uses of tones and sounds, engineering. And then there's a very loose drone back there, way up there in a. You can hear it back there. But I do love what's happening with the percussion in the drums. Amon, what's the name of that emote? Is it like tripping squirrel or something? From here. So unique, that drum pattern, for fudge's sake.
We were told that bias were shown with high college choice.
These clay figures were meant to instill fear.
The culinary triggers.
Arms like red pens.
The branch to control.
It's just so pulls you in. Closes you in here. But I do love the drum, the brush pattern. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's great. I wish we would have heard a little bit of that on the way through it. Yeah, Jinxie, I fully agree with you on that. You know, I think that was probably the best way I could have explained it, is it does evoke a sense of nostalgia. It pulls you back into something, and you just roll your eyes back in your head, and you're like thinking about something from the past. It has kind of a softer, kind of what I would consider a kind of a cafe tone to it. Not cafe like you're drinking cafe, but I'm thinking of the colors. When I see colors when I listen to music, and kind of a subdued, kind of caramel. I don't know. But I agree with you on that. That was a good call. Love the track. But like I said, it seems like we've had 4 tracks, maybe 5 tracks now that we've listened to that have just hung on to a pattern and just let it go. Like no complexity, no nothing, no showboating, just very unique choices of instrumentation and stuff like that, which I really dug, and just setting it into the pattern. All right, let's continue on. Next up, we have, I don't know who we have because I haven't filled in the cheese. Thank you so much, Lasans. That was really super cool. Okay, here we go. Oops, make boo-boo. There we go. We have a new wheel of cheese. You guys ready? Let's go. It looks like it's going to be Black Death Doom. Black Death Doom, come on in. How are you? If you're here, say how's it. So I have a funny feeling we're probably going to hear some metal. I'm just saying. I shouldn't be stereotypical of the name. But live performance with no audience and added strings. This lead singer always does play violin through, hence, Violin-Core. Ah, Violin-Core. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Is a genre most people use to describe this. Another great band from Sweden. Something must be in the water there. So, Black Death Doom wants us to check out the band Imminence. Oh, jeez. Imminence. The name of the song is The Black. This sounds like it's going to be interesting because he did lean on the fact that there was violin, solo violin in on this. So I guess Violin-Core.
What's the point of living in the dark? Trying to stop the bleeding of the heart. Tell me why you've forsaken me. Only death will ever set me free. Take this pain away.
Oop, left us hanging out there on that fourth. What a ballsy bottom end there. That's the key right there.
We still winning. I'm trying to quiet the voice in my head. Just cut me open and leave me for dead. I can't die. Bullet thorn in my side. Lord knows I tried. Watch that night like a knife in my back into the bed. There's something in there.
Yeah, so there's definitely, you know, core in there, metalcore work. It's really pulled back in the mix. The emphasis is on the power of the song. Okay, there it is. Oh, a lot of that's the bass, actually.
Feel a cold breath on my neck, telling me that I could be next. Every day it's a struggle to deal with the pain. Everything's changing, but I stay the same. Why can't I put a thought at my side? Lord knows I try.
Nice background vocals here.
Like a knife in my back, into the bed. There's something in there. Pulling me down in the deep. Won't you follow me to the
I just tied that in when you said something in the water.
There's something in the water. Pulling me down in the deep. Won't you follow me to the edge? Won't you follow me? Yeah, down that
Okay, not shying away from any sound design, percussion, or padded drone work.
Yeah, down the back.
Petrol Cores, how are you? Gonna wait for the other shoe to drop. Here it comes. What a dichotomy. That voice coming out of him on the other side is that beautiful violin. What a great track, very unique. So obviously not the first time we've ever heard, strings, combination pianos, heavier metal punching in and out. We've seen a lot of this crossover styles or dynamics. It's just not even styles. It's just the dynamic flex on, how you're going to get across your track. Obviously a big emphasis on the darkness of what the band's tones really are. Which, as I was listening to it, every time, once again, this is another one that's not very riff-oriented, yet still percussively, it really kind of gives us that sense of predictability. There's not a lot of that over-the-top, intervallic riff stuff going on. It's literally almost sat on the zero the whole time, or the open note of the low string. Also, some of the girth of that was also the bass. Some of that gave it that really big, fat roundness to the bottom, but it was overdriven. Don't know if I should use that word in my reactions, but I'm just saying that word. Petro, yes, you know, I did see, if now that I know who you are over there, I did read through it. I just was doing it when I was actually at work, so I didn't get a chance to respond, but I really appreciate that what you did. But I think I might be leaning on the Steam machine. I'm not yet, I don't know yet. I'm still working on that. All right, let's continue on with some more cheesy cheese from What We Please here. Isn't that what it's called? A Steam machine? It's not even out yet. Isn't that the name of it? It's like an unreleased thing that's coming around the corner. Am I blowing it? What else is new? I can't get anything right anymore. Here we go. I need my dementia tea. And it looks like we're going to be getting... Oh, Lisa! Hi, Lisa. How are you? Yay! Yipster. Lisa wants us to check out. See what this is. I felt like a double dip of straight face sounded like a good idea. This is from their second album, Broken, released in 1966. Part of why I've been sharing them is the fact that both their tone and engineering was ahead of their time, as much of hardcore punk was in reality. So just keep in mind, this is a 1996 album while listening, and hope you and the Kados enjoy. All right, well, Lisa, you always bringing in the smoke to our listening experience. So this is going to be the band Straight Faced, and the name of the song is Insecure. Let's go. Did I say the wrong date, Lisa? Sorry, dyslexia.
Still, I don't know how it got to be like this. I've come what I did, try to deal with it. A liar, a cheat, don't wanna duplicate. This ugly portrait of the things I hate.
Great section here.
I'm trying to communicate. I'm so assured of conflict's fucking insecure. Insecure.
I love this pattern that's going on here. It's keeping it very chaotic, even though it's punk, you know? God, love that rattle in the bass. That is so mic'd cabinet tone. I really like the sound of the kick. That was a great track, Lisa. I can tell why you brought it in for us. So that was an excellent punk sound. One of the things that made it chunky for me was it did sound like, I don't know what it was, but it did sound like the top end, maybe it was just the mastering, but there wasn't a lot of emphasis as keeping that live, like it was a high shelf, maybe at 16K that rolled out to about maybe 13 or something that just kind of kept that top off a bit. The pattern in the middle section of that, I was really kind of, I didn't know. I said, okay, is this going to be temporary? But they let it run for quite a, literally about a minute. And it was kind of dissonant, which, well, punk kind of represents a dissonant lifestyle anyhow, with a forceful way of telling you kind of a thing. And like I said earlier, I definitely dug in on the kick on that. There was something else that punk that I've also noticed is that how the engineers treat the kick. Because usually at that pace and at that tempo, you know, the kick can get away from you EQ wise, you know. And of course, this goes without saying that almost every single punk band that you've brought in or that I've listened to here has that really intense bass player digging into his strings or her strings and just letting it rattle the shit to pieces, you know, which brings some of that visceral ooh, ooh, ooh to it. So that's what I'm saying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, Lisa, as I make my old man gorilla sounds. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. All right. Mas queso, please. Okay. Let's see who we get here now. You guys ready? Let's go. Uh-oh. It looks like we're doing... Is it? Ooh. That was so close. So close for Lacrimosa. Crossface Buffalo Wing. See, what do we have here? Wants us to listen to an explosive high-speed track that combines both metal and J-pop. Composed by the most talented of musicians, everything that is Nippon Buka, Japanese culture. This song has it all, you name it, from anime cosplay, idols, hot springs, and much more. This song is a gift to the world, singing of everything Japanese, and was used in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The member of the group with the muscle is also the professional wrestler. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's see this. Crossface Buffaloing wants us to listen to the band Lady Baby, and the name of the song is Nippon Manju. Nippon Manju. Let's go. Okay. So bad. Oh my God. No, it's never too late. Well, I don't know whose song I played then. But it definitely, it's the wrong one. I'll have to come back and get this one. Wong song? Shit. But it was the link, right? Okay, you pasted in the wrong link. Okay, well, we might as well listen to it. I'm just saying. Because I read it off your thing and I hit it. So so why don't we just listen to it? Okay, that's so bad. All right, we'll try this again. Here we go. Well, Crossface, this was a very unique, happy little surprise there, even though you put in the wrong link in there. Thank you for putting in what this is. It says here, the plot of Otaku Elf follows Koito Kagane, a 16-year-old shrine maiden, and Elda, an immortal, centuries-old elf summoned to Earth over 400 years ago by Tokugawa Lisai. Instead of performing her divine duties as the local deity, Elda became massive shut-in otaku obsessed with video games and anime. A little truth in advertising there from the culture, I guess, yeah? Well, I loved it. I tried. Otaku with a little emphasis there. This was a really fun song. Very bouncy, very light, very hopeful, very kind of like I've surrendered to it. I'm just having a great time doing it. Of course, I didn't understand the lyrics and stuff, but your explanation made it go away. Well, anyhow, thank you so much. Sorry about the linkage thing, but next time around, I'm sure we'll get that track in for you. Okay, continue on for us. Don't cry for me, little Boto. Okay, here we go again. Oops. Because I am slow. I do know. Here we go. Oh, sheesh. For God's sakes. All right, let me Yeah, just stop laughing. Just leave me alone. Okay. There it is. There's all the emotes. What the heck? Oh my god. There. I fix it. I fix it. I completely fix it. I fixed it. Jet set. Here we go. Oh shit. It looks like it's going to be... Oh, snuck into Jack Zera. Jack Zera, how are you? What's going on? Did Mom Zera, is she hanging out with you? Oh, Splooey, you actually uploaded a dono, and I'm not doing any donos today. That won't come in handy until Saturday or Sunday. So so hang in there for that. So Jack Zera wants us to check out... Give me a second here, straightening it all out. X Zera. Oh, so I have an affinity for this because it was the very first video game music I ever heard in my life on the RPGs. It was pre-RPGs, Music Arcade. It was, I forgot what it was called, the World Music Reaction Channel. And so this is recently finished Nier Replicant. And the song is definitely one of my favorites. So this is from Nier Replicant. And the name of the track is Shadow Lord. And like I said, I think Nier Automata, was that before Replica? Nonetheless, from the Nier franchise, it was the very first time I listened to video game music as far as reacting. So it's going to bring back nostalgia. Time period, Renaissance vibes. The alto arrangement in there is so important. People wanting to go to that major third. Very time period Renaissance. Has the essence of Mozart. It is very churchy. They even get the two barrel in there every now and then. Cuomo. Good night, Lise. Thanks for dropping by. we go. Now we're getting into full boss fight mode. Sounds like there could be some double bass later. Dom, 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 dom. Raise the tension a little bit with those eighth notes. The spiccato there. I love the unison of the horn section and the men. So if this is a boss fight, there seems like there's some lift energy to accomplish this. It's not like keeping you in a pocket of doom, especially this period, this section here. Percussive pattern's very consistent. So that's why we're getting a fade, because I guess, like you said, Judgment, that's like a loop point. Great build into a boss battle. But that first 2.5 minutes, like Amon said, it almost felt like you were waiting to get the wafer at the church. How do you do when you drink that thingy and you get the how do you do? And it stayed in that little pocket. That it was kind of mesmerizing. But it was definitely time period medieval composition-ish. And it had these little flares of Mozart that kind of, for me, kind of hit in more of his requiem type of compositions there. And once it started kicking into the boss fight, you know, they've already established, you know, the melody. They wanted to kind of rinse through it and so on and so forth. So, you know, when our typical storm drums come in and the pattern locked into itself pretty well, there was just elements, little fireworks of adding quick ostinatos, you know, using the spiccato bowing technique and stuff, or at least in the dynamic and stuff, very bitey, very bouncy, very go, 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 because obviously it's a boss battle. So, but what I will say is in the very first half, as I was listening to the vocal arrangements, I was really honing in on the altos on that arrangement. There's meandering arrangement right in the middle there between the men and the women. The higher, you know, like it would be a soprano, you know, maybe a soprano 2-part, but there was alto movement that was happening there that I thought that was a divine, is what I'm saying. Very nice track, man. Thank you, Jack Zera. And I hope Mom Zero's doing well. Send her my best. Okay. Let's go. Mas queso pour flavor. Ooh, got a few more people dropping in here. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh, it looks like it could be Hector. Hector wants us to listen to the message is, this is just pure brilliance. Guys, we are going to be listening to Ben Kaplan, The Flood. You guys know what this is? What is this? He's an artist, and that must be the name. Let's go.
I wake up to the tolling of the bell, and I feel the water swell. It's been coming up slowly, rising, hard to believe that it's not surprising. I lost the foreground watching the horizon. The rising tide doesn't raise our boats. There's some of us who can't float. Some of us are working in the mud. Not being innocent, don't make me guilty.
Yeah, he does have great vocals.
Keep your hands clean when it's filthy. See the water dimmed with human blood. There's no justice drowning in the flood.
It definitely is tango. There's no two ways about it. In its vibe. Not offensive. That's a great call. It sounds like a Disney villain.
I wake up as the light begins to bend, and I watch the night descend. After a dutiful
super tight kit, little tiny room.
Riches and muffled screams, the center can't hold.
I know. How did they do that underwater? Perfect lip sync.
The rising tide doesn't raise our boats. There's some of us who can't float. Some of us are working.
Boy, that's a long hold on that. Imagine he's got to go up and down to get oxygen.
You can't keep your hands clean when it's filthy. See the water dimmed with human blood. There's no justice drowning in the flood.
We would get triple up here. No. Nice build.
The rising tide doesn't raise our boats. There's some of us who can't float. Some of us are working in the mud. Not being innocent, don't make me guilty. You can't keep your hands clean when it's filthy. See the water dimmed with human blood. There's no justice drowning in the flood.
I hope he comes up for air. What a great track. Great video. I tell you what, that guy got some lungs for days. That's him going, okay, the video shoot's over, guys. How do we get this piano out of here? Jeez, I got to watch a little bit of this. What is he doing? That's a trip, man. That was some really incredible underwater work there. Underwater acting trainer, even though we're listening to music. I think it's very wonderful that they put in a lot of the creds there because the underwater AC. Would that be the air conditioning or audio something? I'm just saying. But it's a great video. The jam of it did have that tango kind of vibe to it, which is a very unique element. And I also like that comment about it does sound like a Disney villain, like any one of the movies, like it's like Alibaba, or I'm sorry, not Alibaba, Aladdin's lamp or something like that. Any one of the villains that are being, you know, that kind of a thing. Great composition. I said competition. I must be running out of energy. Jafar, yes. Jafar Jogid. Great track, though. I really got off on that one. That was sick. Okay. Let's continue on for Mas Queso. Thank you, actor. I appreciate that, as per usual. Did I say something wrong? Oh, no. God, did I can't win for losing. I gotta watch what I just... Ugh, whatever. I already give up. This Wheel of Cheez-It. Ugh. I must be getting loopy, if not more poopy. Yes, see me on kick. All right, exactly. Looks like I'm going to be getting TOS'd out of here. Oh, no! No, cancel. Negative. This doesn't count. Negative. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. You see? Oh, man, this does not count. Sorry, crab bro. Sorry. I'm talking about the subject matter. I spun it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. No justice for Crab. I'm sorry, Crab. My bad. There is no not at my age. All right, here we go. I don't want to go. Oh, my God. Who won? Somebody tell me. Senor Rui. Okay, let's... Senor Rui, yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. So, Senor Rui wants us to check out a... let's see what we got here. It's been 3 years since I last requested this. It was actually one of the very first songs I've ever got you to play. The stream exists nowhere now, and there's no way you'll remember it. So it's time for... What are you saying? I can't remember. What is it? This is a metal medley of the boss battle music from Super Metroid 1994. It perfectly transitions from the foreboding approach music into the mini-boss and main boss themes. Hits the famous Ridley track and finishes off with the final boss, Mother Brain. All right. So apparently, guys, Senor Rui is bringing back for a refresher course to my brain cells because I ran out of my dementia tea from the game Super Metroid. The name, or this is a boss medley. So let's go for boss medley. Here we go. If this is a medley, was it produced, I take it, by the same composer through and through? Menacing bass sound. Yes. Oh, this is cool. You say I heard this already? Quirky. Yeah, this sounds like it would be like in the era of the new metal era with the original music reimagined as a cover, from what I understand. I'm seeing on the comments. I love that dissonance going on there. Oh, I love this little gallop mode. I like that line. There is some of that Satriani in there, but this is darker and beefier, I think, a little bit. A little more than what Joe was into. Oh, okay. That's what the bass is doing. Oh, boy, is that doing it again. This is for a boss fight? This is very Satriani though. This one right here, I'm on definitely. Is Ridley the main character? Oh, he's the antagonist. Gotcha. It does. Actually, this music has an antagonist kind of vibe to it. It's very antagonizing. Like, come and get me, you son of a bitch. Come and compete. Come to fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this pattern here, I was just kind of rinsing nostalgic. I was going, where have I heard this one before? Dun, 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 dun. I go, where have I heard that before? Unless I wrote it 1,000 times in the music library, I don't know. Little 5/4 cross up. Well, I like that for an ending. Is that the death of the boss? A little sneaky bass. Almost seems like it's a fade out there. So if this is a cover of the original ones, I got to go back and on my own time, I'm going to go listen to the original ones of these. Because this is, obviously this has some real, like, early 90s kind of new metal kind of production to it. But obviously this composer loves to be all over the place with, once again, we're in another kind of pseudo riff element here, not with a lot of, you know, intervallic modal, you know, kind of stayed in a really tight pocket, really drilling down a lot of the odd, like there was that 5/4 over 4/4 that we heard earlier. So that nice little play around. And it makes for good tension too while you're doing boss battle. Please don't clip that, patty cakes. I'm just saying. Oh shit! It'll end up being on one of those TikTok meme things where I can't say anything right. Jeez. Oh my God! Right, bass boodle, bish boodle, boss booby. No, that was just whatever. I'll stop right there. Anyhow, it was a great track. I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead. Jesus, I'm dying. I know. I know exactly what's going on. I know bebop it. I know Sledge or Sedmung. I just it just happens, man. It's just happening that way. And the older I get, the better I was. Great track, man. Sorry, I'm gonna skadoodle into another cheese, guys. This is my last cheesy wheel, so keep your fingers crossed for your name for cheesy wheel. This is my last spin. Because I'm feeling I am getting a little tired because I'm old and what the hell, you know. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put up the wheel. It has been a hell of a stream though, hasn't it, guys? Back to back, 1 a.m. to patty cakes. Could that have ever been imaginable in the biggest, like, you know, Vegas betting session? That was something else early on. That was pretty crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Last wheel of cheese, and then I'm doing the dip. Here we go. Repopulating. Keep your fingers crossed for you. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's go. Who's it gonna be? It looks like it's going to be Adril. Is that how we say it? Adril CC. There we go. Adril CC. There you are. You scored, bro. Here we go. So Adril would like us to listen to. I've had the tune of this song stuck in my head for about a week now. Don't you hate when that happens? I don't know where it comes from. I think she's an indie artist, and it's got nothing to do with any anime or Japanese TV series. It just got stuck in your head. So guys, for Adril, this song called Fukuro is sung by the artist Kokia, and it is stuck in Adril's head. So let's see what this is. Let's see how stick-worthy this is for all of us here. Let's go. Super nice piano opening here, mellow. That's the bridge of the track. That lonely acoustic guitar too. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful and stunning. What an incredible way to end the stream. First of all, her voice was so soft, so whimsical, so beautiful, so peaceful. Even though she had some beautiful intervals as she's floating in and out of. I thought it was very, very clever. The ooh, you know, the hoot of the owl and the answer back. I thought that was wonderful. The piano player, the chord patterns that were played in what I would have thought sounded like it was the bridge section was beautiful. How he lifts himself out of, you know, the obvious and makes some very unique chord changes to support, you know, what was going on with the melody. And also some of the voicings that were happening every now and then were just absolutely beautiful. This was a great song to end with. And I emphasize that because it was just piano, a little acoustic guitar, and this young lady who was vocalizing it. And it was beautiful, beautiful track. What a great way to end this. I put this on my playlist. I'm gonna listen again tonight. So anyhow, listen, thank you guys so much. I know I came in